Hello and welcome back. I am the boss and I am the host of 574 Underground. This is my third episode on YouTube. I've been on quite a few other ones. I've been on Facebook, I've been on Instagram. Was really good. So hopefully we'll have the same turnout over here on YouTube. YouTube. So how is everyone doing this week so far? I know it's still early in the week and it's kind of early to tell. But I hope that everyone is doing great and having an awesome week this far. Get this going here. Okay. Now bugger off. Okay. So, like I was saying, I hope everyone is having a great week so far. Want to send positive vibes out to everybody. To get through this week, and may it be the best week that it possibly could be for you. Okay, I'm going to start off with a few show announcements. October 2nd at the Muse on Main, Cremated Souls is doing their CD release party. And it is going to be Cremated Souls, Bopal Assault, Pharaoh Hound, Kill Thy Neighbor, Mantra Morta. It is a metal show, obviously. I've never really been to the Muse on Main, so I don't know if it's a 21 plus venue. I haven't heard a lot about it. This is the first time I've heard about it, so I'll have to dig more into it and see what's going on with it. I don't know how many metal fans there are watching, but I do play metal. I play all kinds of music. I really wish that I could get some comments and have some interaction here. I got two separate things going, trying to see if I can't pick something up here. So, we'll move on. October 17th at Martin's Tavern in Garrett, Indiana is Biomechanical Metal Show Benefit. Since it is a benefit, it's obviously to raise money. So it'd be really cool. I'm sure there could be other donations made somehow if someone couldn't make it. I will have to dig deeper into that and see what more information I could possibly get on it. Sorry. It's hot in here. But the metal bands that are going to be in this show are Bopal Assault, and Blood, Cremated Souls, and Fist of Face. You will see a trend here. The next few bands or shows that I'm going to mention is you'll hear the name Bopal Assault. Well, the singer from Bopal Assault happens to be one of my really good friends, so I try the best I can to announce the shows that they have along with the other friends that I have that do shows. I try to keep up with all sides of it. So, sorry if I miss any shows to you guys. If you're watching, I'm sorry if I miss any shows that you might have posted. But if you start sending them directly to my inbox. I don't really have a lot of information on this next show that I'm going to be announcing. It's let's see, a year ago I had went to one of their shows and it was the best freaking show I've ever been to in my life outside of my own. I really dug the atmosphere. The people were clear. clearly metalheads. So that made it all the more interesting. And I had fun with it. So it was on my birthday show. I had a lot of fun. It was great. I still remember that. I still got a guitar pick. But October 23rd in Hobart, Indiana is going to be King 810. There's not a lot of detail on the show, except for that the tickets are going to be sold on Eventbrite. So I'm sure you will get all your ticket prices, uh, whether or not they have VIP boxes or whether or not they're going to have like a front row type of thing. I don't know how it works at Hobart. I've never done a show there either. So I've pretty much been everywhere except for, okay, I've done like one place in my home state. So on October 24th at Hardy's Bar in Elkhart, Indiana, which is where I am from, there's going to be bands there. Doors are at 8. The bands start at 9. It is a 21 plus to enter. I haven't heard anything I haven't heard anything about a cover price. So I'm not sure what to say about that, but it is a bar, so it's 21 plus to enter. So the bands are Bopal Assault, Sleep Tight, Mortis Imperium, and there was one other band that I actually forgot to write down and I can't remember. So, fuck up. Anyway, I don't know about anybody else, but I am actually like really, really ready to get out and see a show, do a show, something. Anything would be amazing right now. So I just go with the flow and hopefully something pops through soon. Trying to figure out where I want to go next because I've been working for like 2 days on this show, trying to get all the information that I possibly can. So, man, I really wish there was comments because I love when people chime in on shit that I ask. Yes. I don't know if anyone's familiar with me. I'm a part of a record label called Sigmited Music, which I am also on the step side of that affiliated with a promotion company called Shadow Entertainment. Well, on the Sigmited Music side of it, we have a guy, Carnage, that is releasing his album Purgatory Volume 2, Purgatory 2020 Volume 2. It is available on Tidal. It's distributed through DistroKid, I believe. So if you're familiar with DistroKid, it puts it out on everything: YouTube, iTunes, Apple, blah blah blah, Spotify. Just it puts it out everywhere. So I'm sure that the sorry, the album is available somewhere on one of those. If you can't find it on one, you could do the other. So it's available all over. You shouldn't miss it. Might have to look for it, but you shouldn't miss it. No, I got my shows mixed up. Yep, I did. I got my shows mixed up. Oops. My bad. Anyway, we're going to move on. October 1st, Enemies of the Industry at Carl's Tavern in New Haven, Indiana. It's a bar, so it's 21 plus to enter. Please have a valid ID. This is a problem that they run into there is people not having valid IDs and then getting pissed off because they're not being let in. Have a valid ID. You'll be let in. It's really that simple. Anyway, the name of the show was Enemies of the Industry, and it's gonna be Empire Dirt, Get 'em Productions, Casey Kane, and King Killer. So when it comes to shows like that, Carl's Tavern has helped me out quite a bit when it comes to doing my own shows there. When I first got with Sick Minded Music, our first show was there, and it's been kind of like a home bar to me since I've started doing music. So I have a lot of appreciation for that place. I have a lot of gratitude. I am very, very thankful for that place and giving me the opportunity that it has given me. They're very cool people. If you're ever in the Fort Wayne, New Haven, Southern Indiana area, definitely stop by at Carl's Tavern in New Haven because they serve food. Davis and Nettie are very, very awesome people. They have very, very, very awesome wings. If you're there on a Sunday, you can get some tacos. Them things are freaking awesome, amazing shit. So they have fries. They got all kinds of food, and it's really, really fucking good. So if you ever get around that area, I highly suggest stopping in at Carl's Tavern in New Haven, Indiana, and getting some food, getting some beer. So October 10th, Tech 9 is going to be at now. Okay, I shouldn't have said that much. So there's not a lot of information that I found on both of these shows that I'm about to mention. There's really, really not a lot of information on them. So I give what I have. So on October 10th, Tech 9 is going to be at the Forge in Joliet, Indiana. Then on the 14th, we'll be at the Egyptian Room in Indianapolis, Indiana. So if you're around that area, you want to catch a show, there's Tech 9 in two areas. So there you go. This show's for you. Now, I've been watching since it's Halloween, getting to be Halloween time. I mean, I watch horror movies all the time, but there's just something about watching a horror movie during Halloween that makes it feel like the season. So, with that being said, I like to watch horror movies, like a lot of them. And I've been watching different, like, um, I wouldn't say indie. I wouldn't say indie shows or indie movies, but kind of, I guess you would say. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but I have Netflix, so I watch a lot of shit that they have on there. It's a curse, I suppose, but we get through it, I guess. But with that being said, there was one getting ready to come out. I just announced it. Anyway, it's about this little kid, has an imaginary friend, blah 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 blah. Well, the kid ends up like obviously doing what his imaginary friend wants him to do, as kids usually do. So it was very, very interesting as I was watching the previews for it, because it hasn't came out yet that I know of. I'm trying to get the name of it because it was actually a really good movie. But my favorite all-time Halloween movie is obviously Halloween, but then a second closest, Friday the 13th. I love Friday the 13th. That's the best shit ever. Well, I can't find it. Anyway, I just can't remember the name of it. Come Play or something like that, I believe is what the name of it is. But it looked really, really interesting. I don't know if you can hear it very well, but the band that I have playing in the background is called Conclusion of an Age. And I am I'm trying to get an interview with the singer from this band, but with where he's at and where I'm at, there's a huge time gap. So it's like when it's daytime here, it's nighttime there. So hopefully we can try to find a happy medium on where maybe I could like pre-record that part of my show and run it as a part of my show. Okay. Okay, so I can get comments. So if you want to comment, if you're able to comment, go ahead and by all means shoot me some comments. Let's make this a fucking killer show. But anyway, back to Halloween. It is my favorite time of the year. Not only is it like Halloween my favorite time of the year, fall is my favorite time of the year. Feel free to chime in and let me know what your favorite time of the year is. Why is it your favorite time of the year? Like with Halloween, mine is obviously because it's Halloween, and that's when all the freaks come out. But it's also last year I spent my Halloween scaring the little bit of shit out of little kids, so that was pretty cool. I mean, who doesn't mind? Who doesn't like scaring the shit out of little kids? I mean, at least they get candy afterwards, correct? So, you know, who? I'm not saying just go out and scare a bunch of little kids. You know, just like if you're passing out candy, like that's what happened. My friends were passing out candy. I went up there. It was like, hey, let's fucking scare some little kids. So we got in Halloween costumes, and the kids walked the gauntlet to get to the candy. But another one of the reasons why fall is my favorite time is because I like to deer hunt, and deer hunting is coming up. So I love deer hunting. I do it to feed my family. I love making deer jerky. That is the best shit ever. But yeah, it's like I wish it could stay like fall time all year round, just because of the weather, and it's perfect weather for me. I love it. October 17th, Big Pub will be at Carl's Tavern in New Haven. Details are small on this show. But the tickets and all the ticket purchase information can be found on Eventbrite. So if you want to go to Eventbrite, I'm sure it'll give you all the prices for the tickets. I don't know if there's VIP boxes or shit like that. I wouldn't think there would be, but who knows? It could happen. October 3rd at Hardy's Bar, Joker on Jack show. It's from 9 p.m. till 1 a.m. It's a bar, so obviously it's 21 and up. There's no cover. So shoot on if you're like, I know a lot of people don't make it to Elkhart, Indiana, but if you're in the area or whatever, shit, why not? It'll be a really cool time. It really would. Also, if you can hear the music playing in the background, this is another one of my groups that I like to listen to, and I'm very supportive of. Is Enigma 55, Jesus Corleone, She Wolf, Tone Shice, T Nasty. There's a lot. They got a very strong team over there for sure. So I always send them props and push them as much as I possibly can. So yeah, that'll just give you a little bit of a sound bite right there. But we got to move on. down at Carl's Tavern. Like I said, they go with a lot of people. They help a lot of people. They help push a lot of people. A lot of big shows come through there, so they have a lot of the locals that come down and jump on those shows. So that's a huge part of an artist coming up and trying to do the show thing. Is you got to have a strong support system. A lot of people will tell you that there's your support system, and they're not. And you find that out real quick. You might not want to believe it, but you find it out real quick. So it's definitely my shit just froze up. Sorry. Um, but yeah, where was I at? Oh, October 3rd is apparently a hot day for shows because there's a lot of shows happening on October 3rd. But in Mishawaka, they have a thing that they call the Death March. And what this is it is a pub crawl. And I don't know how many people are familiar with pub crawls, but what it is it's a bunch of bars that, are on the line, and everyone goes just bar hopping from bar to bar. And that's what this is. It's a pub crawl. It starts at 7 p.m. and it's over at 1 a.m. You must be 21, obviously. And the admission is free to the bars that are on the event list. If you go to, I'm sure if you like Google Mishawaka Death March, it'll give more updated. But I will look into that too because I'm kind of interested in that. I can't help it. I like doing stuff like that. Not like going and drinking and shit, but going and like doing shows from there and shit like that. Whew, I need a drink. On October 10th at Hardy's Bar. If you are a fan of older type music, you might want to stop and check out this band. They're called Unsupervised, and they will be at Hardy's Bar in Elkhart. It's on Main Street in Elkhart, right like you go across the tracks, and it's right there around that curve. So if you go through there at any time, if you like are going through the Elkhart area around that time and you want to stop by, check out a show. The band's called Unsupervised. They're really, really good. They like play older type rock. So it's a very mellow show. The show starts at 10 and goes till 2, and there's no cover charge. Who doesn't love no cover charge? But as an artist point of view, we love cover charge. That's how we get paid. That's how we make our money is through cover charge. And that's a lot of things that the fans don't see. Is they want free. They want to get in free. Which is that's everyone wants to get in free and shit. So but when it comes to guys like me that do the shows and are there like sweating our asses off, it might not look like everyone seems to think that rap is or being on a stage is very easy work, and it's not. It's very excruciating work. It's very gut wrenching work. It makes you want to throw up. You're hot. It's not the circus that it's made out to be. Trust me. On October 10th and 11th. Okay, so this is like a back-to-back double show. Oh fuck, I'm about out of notes already. Anyway, this is a back-to-back double show. It is Rehab. Now, familiar with Rehab is Bartender really did it this time. I broke my parole to have a good time. That rehab is going to be at the 5 Star Dive Bar in Elkhart. All tickets are general admission. There's 300 tickets that these. Hey, how's it going, Hell Entertainment? There are rehab. I thought that same thing too, but when it popped up that they was going to be at the bar here in my hometown on October 10th and 11th, I was like, so I dug deeper into it, and sure enough, they're there. There's 300 tickets available. Tickets in advance. See, this is what this is what trips me up. It says advance tickets are $25 to $30 a day of show. To me, advance tickets is you pay for them, but I don't. That would be like a door charge to me. I don't know. And they do have reserved booths for up to 6 people. For $175, and all those tickets are available on Eventbrite. Hey, how's it going, Rock Tight? Eventbrite pretty much pushes a lot of tickets for the shows around my area, and they push other events too, but they're the ticket agency that most people around my area uses, Eventbrite. So there is a lot of, excuse me, I got like a bubble in my throat. Oh boy. Anyway, moving on. October 30th at Carl's Tavern, Juggalo Smash. Okay, it's the show. Like, this is the first one, so I'm really, really excited to see how this one turns out. So it's a Juggalo Smash. The info on it is like very, very vague, but I am gathering little bits of information. I do have a little bit more information on this show than I did last time. But the doors are at 9. It's 21 and up, and there's a $10 cover charge. I found out all this information because one of the guys that I've done shows with before is gonna be on this show. So I was like, bro, I need some information on this show because I'm trying to push it, but it's kind of hard to push when there's very minimal information. So and he got back with me. He gave me the most information that he himself had. So that's where we're at with that one. And I'm out of notes. So for the last 30 minutes, we're gonna freestyle some shit. So I have become what I guess you would call a beer taster. I have been like trying different beers because I've done I'm trying to do more shows with Hellfire Music, and one of their shows is Craft Beer Corner. Well, I don't mind beer. I'm not a huge beer drinker, but to get on there and kick back one, try out a new beer or something, it's really fucking cool because you learn a lot about beers from different breweries, where different breweries are at and the difference between the beers, so it's very educational too. So if you haven't checked that out, I suggest you check that out. You can find that it's only done a couple, I think it's 2 craft beer corners a month or something like that. So go on over to Hellfire Radio on Facebook and check out when the next one of those is going to be on, because hopefully I'm going to get to be on that one too, because I got a new beer that I haven't tried that I wanted to try last time and I didn't get to. But hopefully we can get on there and do it again. Okay, so another thing with my show is I like to do stuff like this. Like if I get so many views, oh okay. Oh, I got you. Right on. But anyway, this right here, I don't know. I gotta get it over here. This little nitro, it's 9 million Scoville unit chili extract, making him 900 times hotter than the jalapeno. I don't know. This thing seems kind of sketchy. That's why I'm setting the bar really high. So I gotta have like, I'm gonna say I gotta have like 30, 40 views before I'll eat this. So I think that I'm gonna go ahead. No, because I won't get the 30, 40 views. If I can get like say Thursday, if I can get 30 or 40 views on my next live, then the following Tuesday, I'll eat this at the beginning of my show and try to make it through my show after eating it. But I've had it for a while. I'm kind of interested. It smells kind of funny. It looks kind of sketchy. I don't know. I don't mind sketchy shit, but I think this might be like halfway over my rocker. Oh well, I'll give it a try. Also, I have got this is a mask that I ordered. It's not like I did not get what I thought I ordered. I'm kind of upset about it. And I'm thinking about giving that guy a bad review on Yelp because he totally misled this thing. But I got this thing here. It's supposed to be plastic and hinged, and it's latex and smells funny. It's latex and smells funny. That's what I got. That's what I paid for is latex and smells funny. And by smells funny, I mean that motherfucker really smells funny. There's something wrong with that fella there. But yeah, I like Slaughter to Prevail too, so I decided to go ahead and order one of their masks, and it's not what I thought it was going to be. So I'm kind of upset about that one. But it's saying should have paid attention to the finer print, if there was any. I don't even remember if there was any. Hell, for all I know, it could be from fucking China. This right here is Beezy. He is going to be at the Juggalo Smash. He's the only artist that I've heard of and confirmed that is going to be on it so far. So I'm hoping that I can get some more information on that and pass it along before the show actually gets here. Looking at. Anyway, so I like to interact with my watchers. So earlier I had asked a question like, what is your favorite part about Halloween? Is it necessarily Halloween, or is it the whole season of fall, or is it like something certain out of the one, just that, is there something specific out of fall that you just like other than Halloween? Like I said earlier, for me, I like to deer hunt, so I like to go out and shoot stuff and make jerky out of it. So that's one of my favorite things. The other part is Halloween. It used to be Halloween was like one of my busiest times of the year, like the whole month of October. I was booked entirely in like June or July for the whole month of October when I was before all the COVID crap hit. That's mainly because of like the music that I do is for like fits right in with Halloween because it's all about blood and everything else. So sorry, I needed that drink. But yeah, that's my favorite part about the fall time. I'm really not a huge winter fan. I don't like go out of my way to be like, all right, winter time, let's hang a Christmas tree and fucking all that other bullshit. I mean, yeah, I do that. I am that kind of family person, but it's not like I run out and I'm in a hurry to do all this stuff. I'm not doing it as soon as Halloween's over. I do it like a week before Christmas. That okay, how about that? How about this subject? Christmas decorations going up after Halloween. Does that make sense? Like you still got a whole nother month and another holiday at that these decorations are going to be draining your electric bill. This song is okay. It is a sorry. It is actually, if you remember me mentioning earlier in the show that I'm a part of the record label Sick Minded Music. Well, the guy I was talking about that has just released a CD on or the digital copies on Tidal and all that other is this is one of the songs that you're going to be getting when you buy that CD or when you buy that. I can't call it a CD because it's digital. I got to figure out. Dude, I am so old school. I got gray in my beard and shit. But yeah, everything's digital now, so you can probably find it if it was released through DistroKid. You can find it on YouTube, on Tidal, iTunes, Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify, blah 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 blah. Pretty much any music platform that there is, you can probably find this CD on, or god damn it, digital copies of his CD, Purgatory 2020 Volume 2. So no matter where you look, you're gonna find him. Also, I wanted to take a second and say that if you haven't went over on Facebook and liked Hell Entertainment, since they are like a huge part of Hellfire Radio and how Hellfire Radio operates, and some of the things that are done is like Hell Entertainment is the mastermind behind it, along with Diego and a couple of others, the Scoops and Mischief, and the uppers, the CEOs. They're the brains behind this shit. And Hell Entertainment, you can see it right here in the comments if you're watching. Hell Entertainment 666. If you go over to Facebook and type that in, shoot them a like, because they are on Instagram. Was it Twitch? I don't know. There's been a lot of changes going on at Hellfire, trying to get work around the Facebook algorithms and the Instagram algorithms, and where they're working their asses off trying to find places that guys like me that also play music on their shows and have announcements like I've been doing and all that other shit. They are the people that work tirelessly trying to figure out how to make these shows happen. Like with the shows that are on Facebook, the talk shows, those are fine because they don't. But when the ones like mine that play music, they want to keep that part of Hellfire going. So they work their asses off trying to figure out ways that we can keep doing this and stay out of fucking trouble. So shout out to Hell Entertainment and Scoops and Mischief and Takara, Quack Quack, and fucking Stephanie and Baron. Everyone at Hellfire Radio does a certain thing to keep this shit going, and they all work tirelessly to keep it going. And I don't think that they get appreciated enough. So I want to send a huge shout out to them for making my show possible, if it makes sense. I mean, I know I host a show, but without them, I wouldn't have nowhere to host a show. So I give mad props to them for that. If you haven't also checked out on Facebook or Instagram, Ashley Grace Photography. She works hand in hand with Ho Entertainment. Photos are fucking phenomenal. So I suggest going over there and checking them out too. And if you haven't, go over and check out Hellfire Radio on Facebook. Go check out Scoops and Mischief. Go check out Justice Prevails. Go check out fucking Diego and all the. Hello, Screen Time. What is your favorite part of Halloween? I'm going to assume that it would be the scaring people part. That's my favorite part too. I do like to scare people. But yeah, I was watching a movie the other day, and it was Sinister, I believe it was. I fell asleep watching it. It was boring to me, but my girlfriend said it was an okay movie. I fell asleep watching it, so I don't. If I fall asleep watching it, to me, it didn't have my attention long enough, so I just. I guess I just fell asleep. It's something like. Something like Ghostbusters could have my full attention, but something like an actual serial killer gonna gut you and all that other shit, if it's not interesting to me, I will fall asleep watching it. It's gotta start off strong. You know what I mean? It's gotta have that wow factor right from the start. That, hey, do I have your attention? But then it's got to capitalize on it too, and not a lot of people can do that when it comes to making horror movies. It really, 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 you have to capitalize on. You can't just, okay, we're going to have an awesome start, but let's get boring about 2/3 of the way through, I guess. You got to have a good storyline and got to keep it solid. Another thing that I like about Halloween is around my area they have like haunted houses and shit. So I'm trying to get into a haunted house. My girlfriend wants to go pretty bad, so I think we might actually hit one of those soon. I love haunted shit. The guy singing this song, you can find him on YouTube, Sedated 816. He's a very cool guy. I've talked to him a few times. You know, he's a very smart fella. His vocals are very unique in this song. His vocals can vary. What he can do with them is just amazing. So I suggest if you haven't, go over and check Sedated out. Subscribe. Do what you got to do, because you will not be disappointed if you check him out. You won't at all. With the season coming up, how about apple orchards? Apple orchards. Okay. They usually do stuff for kids, like hay rides, get to go through and pick out apples, pick your own apples, apple cider, apple juice, typical stuff that, you know, attracts kids, pumpkins, stuff like that. I'm trying to find one close to my area that I can take my kids to. They do have them over here by me. There's one like right up the road, but I'm not exactly sure what their stipulations are as far as this whole COVID bullshit going around. It's hard to say. They can be really, really strict on it and be like, no, blah, 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 or I don't know. I also heard that around my area here in Indiana, we are on a level 5. We have been on level 5 reopen since Saturday, and like nothing has changed. Nothing's changed at all. A couple places have been open but haven't like changed if it's like with the restaurant. We'll just use the restaurant for example. Like with the restaurants, they if you look them up online, they say they have the option dine in, take out, delivery. Okay. Well, most of the time it's been just down to pickup and delivery. Well, there's been one restaurant that opened up today, actually. Yeah, today. That has those options available. But there's one like right across town, almost the same restaurant right across town that they aren't open yet. And I'm like, oh, I like one better than I do the other. What is everyone's level? Are you still like level 4 or whatever? I don't know how they do the levels. But we are supposed to be like on open right now. Indiana is supposed to be open, and really nothing's changed. It's kind of quite sad, honestly. No. Oh, come on. There's more than that. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm extremely happy that the fall season is here. I really am. I don't like hot too much because it fucks with my asthma. I don't like spring too much because well, it's all soggy. All the snow's melting off. It's muddy. It's nasty. Is like I said, I wish it could be fall all year long. If it was fall all year long, that'd be amazing. And if you haven't yet, there is here. I'll just see if I can pop it up real quick. There is. Here we go. I'm gonna see if I can pop it up. But if you go to Teespring, you can order that shirt off of Teespring, and all the proceeds go from the Teesprings to Kinko. Also, there's these. I don't know. It's kind of glary, but this is an orange chicken. It's an orange cream lollipop, and you can get them at Pizzazzy Pop. If you just put in orange chicken, all proceeds from that go to Kinko too. A lot of you know the Kinko backstory. A lot of you don't. Well, Kinko had a very severe accident, almost cost him his life, so they're raising money for him. The shirts and the suckers are one way, and there's also a PayPal that is set up that you can make donations to. Don't matter if it's $1, $2, $3. Any little bit helps because he's got a road to recovery, and everybody knows that just because you're down and you can't work and you are like seriously hurt, your bills ain't gonna give a fuck if you're hurt. They're gonna keep coming in. So us at Hellfire Radio, we got to make sure that we're keeping ours good. So that's the couple of the things that have been set up. Well, the three things that have been set up to make it possible to where Kinko don't have to worry. He can take a good recovery time, and then get back to work. And all that money goes to make sure that he's taken care of till he can get back to his work. So everybody needs help sometimes, and Kinko needed his family. So there was some things put together to make it possible. Sorry, I got like this fucking, I don't know. It feels like a bubble in it. It feels like a tickle in the back of my throat. So sorry about that. Um, Scream parks, like they have. Let's see, it's been shit. I don't know. 15 years ago, they had like a haunted jail type of thing. That was pretty cool, but I just didn't like the idea of people touching me. So I automatically like, I don't know. Hey, that looks bad. Looks like I got horns. That's dope. Anyway, it was like a haunted jail, set up like a haunted jail type of thing. What is up, Corey? How you doing, brother? Um, I announced all your shows you got coming up. So right now we're just talking about what's our favorite part about Halloween? Like scaring little kids? Is it just the fall time in general, or what's going? Or what's your favorite time of Halloween and like horror movies? I don't know. Chilling. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Um, hey, not sure if you're aware, brother, but deer season opens up Thursday. So why you say that, bro? Yeah, but anyway, deer hunting's coming up, and I'll be hunting around your area, so I'll be wanting to stop in and see you soon. I know. I was just letting you know that I'm going to be down in your area and probably be hitting you up. Uh, yeah, you live pretty close to where I'm going to be at. um, let's see. There was one other thing I was going to mention. Oh, there is a show coming up in November. I'm not sure exactly on the details of it, but I know there is a show coming up in November at some point that I will be announcing when I get into that and further details. You know what, brother? Me and you have known each other for what seems like a fucking millennium, brother. Um, you've been really, really supportive to me, and you have like really, really showed support. So I want to show that back in return. We've bonded over the past couple years of doing shows with each other and shit. And, you know, you're my brother. So I am going to push whatever I can. Whatever, like, I don't care if you put out a religious album for some reason. I'll push it. I mean, that's just, I will push on whatever since 2014. Yeah. Yeah. So it seems like longer than that, though. I mean, it's just shit got crazy there for a while, though, when it comes to shows and shit. Uh, but it's always been fun. Like, no matter what shows we have done with you guys, it's always been fun. And I wouldn't trade none of those shows for anything. Like, they have opened up and showed a lot of like doing shows with you and Lenore, like bands like with you and Lenore Colt and Gun Hands McBuzzsaw, you know, Dirt Nap Dogma, which, you know, that's Natalie's not with them anymore. So Phil Spewer, I haven't done a show with them, but I'm sure that would be fucking awesome too. And I mean, just anybody that knows me knows that out of all the shows that I've done, my metal and hip hop mix shows are the fucking my favorite shows. And I lost music. Some his hell. Some his hell.
What I see was on cable TV.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, I need to go through. I'm trying to build my freaking music collection, so I got stuff that I can go off of, and sometimes it likes to cooperate with me, sometimes it don't. So I just, yep, okay, whatever, and let it do. But I'm getting all. I just like my computer finally crashed. Oops, what's that say? I'm waiting for the new Busy Bone album to drop. Ooh, I heard something about that. That was. Thank you for reminding me, because I was gonna look into that too. I seen something about it, and it like totally slipped my mind when I was putting my show together today. That's one thing that I could have been on. Well, not like on the CD or anything, but looking for. The Deftones have theirs coming out. Or wait, it should already be out, right? Hold on. Today's the 29th. Yes, the 25th, the Deftone album came out. Oh, just to put this out there, Scoops, Mischief, and Diego from Hellfire Radio are going to be going on tour with Saliva and Ellefson. Deftones is it? Okay, I'm gonna look into that. I forgot when it came out. I thought it was in October, but I'm gonna definitely look into that because I'm interested and I'm curious to hear that one. But yeah, fucking, I keep doing that. And now that it's been brought to my attention, I keep picking it off. Anyway, Scoops and Mischief and Diego are definitely going on tour with Saliva and Ellefson. It's going to end up in Texas. I'll get more information on where the show kicks off and what's going to be the tour routes. If you're on the way to the tour, stop by and meet Scoops and Mischief. They're fucking awesome people. They love to party. Yeah, but if you're in an area, once I get the information, I can drop that out. I will definitely shoot it to you, and you can stop by. Tell them the boss sent you. Tell them one of your employees sent me. Say hi to you. They're awesome people, and I'm sure they would love to take pictures and shit. So they just got done filming for Clown Motel 2, which I'm excited to see when it comes out next June. Yes, next June. Anyway, that is my show for today. I will be back in here Thursday, the same time. And I hope to see everybody here and come back. I can get comments now. I can read comments. I can interact. I'm running through StreamYard. Come and kick it. Come and hang out. Come and kick some conversation. Until next time, salute.